I hope you had a good time in your Connect groups today. I know this subject can be a little bit different because some of you maybe don't have jobs yet, or some of you don't have any kind of money coming in, or maybe you do. Maybe you have an allowance from your parents. You get money for chores. Maybe you get money from your grandparents. Any money that comes in, that is your income as a kid. And so I want you to right now start learning how to use it God's way. So we talked a little bit about tithing in our group and what that looks like. And I want to talk a little bit more about offering above and beyond what the tithe is. So God tells us to tithe, and then he tells us also to give our offerings to the church. And so you go, why? This church is so nice. Why do they need money? And here's what the truth is. Again, God doesn't need money, but God uses that money to further his kingdom. And so the things we do for the church are for God's kingdom. And the number one thing is that God wants you to trust him. All right, repeat after me. I want to trust God. All right, say it again and really say it loud and mean it. Repeat after me. I want to trust God. Good. The best way to trust God is knowing that he will take care of you no matter what. So here's what I want you to think about. This week I want you to think about, how am I using my money to help God? I know that sounds silly, but I want you to think about that. Are you giving it to somebody, sometimes some of your money to somebody that needs it? Are you blessing somebody, maybe when they're down, maybe when you have a friend that's hurting and you buy them a gift, or those things? God cares about feelings and emotions and how we live and how we treat other people. And so when you do things for other people with your money, that is you saying, I'm going to treat people the way I want to be treated, right? Matthew 7:12. All right, repeat after me. I want to bless others. If you want to bless others, the best way you can do it is with gifts, is with your time and your efforts, being part of their life. So money, we're talking specifically about that. I don't think it is always about gifts, but you can use your money to help people. You can use your money to buy a meal. There are so many different things that you can do. And I realize that's a little bit harder as a kid today because we don't put a lot of emphasis on this with you guys, but I want to start doing that. I want you to start thinking about your money and now how you can use it to help God's kingdom. And even if that's the importance of putting some money in the offering box, putting your tithe in there because he tells you to, and then putting some offering money in there. When I gave a little bit more this week because I trust God. Not because the church needs your money, not because God needs your money. It's about your heart. It's about going, I wish I could spend that $5 myself, but I'm going to give it to God. And then I'm going to go, God will take care of me. God will give me the things that I want and desire. And God will give me joy and let me have fun in my life. It is trusting that he will do that. All right, one more time. Repeat after me. I want to trust God. Good. Guys, I know that money is a strange thing to talk about here at church, but I want you to begin to understand that God wants us to be different in this way. He wants us to begin to save our money a little bit, and he wants us to always tithe money, and then he says, and then the rest is yours. Even though he gave it all to us. That's the generous God that we have. So keep thanking him for everything you have because it all comes from him. All right, we are going to get ready to go into worship. And I want you to realize that using your money is worship. When you use your money for God, it is praising and worshiping him. Right now, we're going to praise and worship him in song. And I want you just to sing out to him and think about this lesson and ask him how you can use this lesson this week and how you can begin to use your money to look different. Let's praise and worship God now.